The three enemies or obstacles, and which solution you found best for each one.
Okay, so our three enemies is oppression, division, and trauma. Okay. A solution we worked on oppression, and a solution, we have big minds over here, y'all. But a solution for oppression was what we learned yesterday, and we create systems for ourselves through the life cycle analysis, like bringing
bringing different styles of village culture. So we also talked about how we would do the triple bottom line thinking, and with that we talked about in the islands, for instance, one of the examples was the island. The way the island is designed is there's different parts of the island. Some of the islands grows coconuts, some of the islands grows taro, some of the islands grows bananas. So in these different parts of the islands, when you go to the market, we talked about the marketplace and how we build a whole new system in itself. So with this marketplace, when each of you are bringing your own thing, everyone is successful. Everyone gets a profit, and all the people are affected by it, and the planet in herself, or in that sense, the village, everyone benefits from the village. So when we talk about using triple bottom line thinking, we're thinking of it as a whole, in a triangular way that we learned about. So when we think about oppression, it's creating the new system. We also talked about copper yesterday, and how in a house, if we're going to rebuild from whatever it was before into some type of metals or copper, because we knew it wasn't effective, we knew it wasn't, it just wasn't good for our people. So creating a whole new system. Now we also talked about it might take years, but it might take a long time for us to build it. But once we hit that last 25 minutes, when we're ready to push in that last switch and press on, or turn on that switch, we're able to combat oppression through doing those simple things like keep building, keep creating a new system, and at that last 25 minutes, it's time for us to give it over to someone else so that they can move on and create a whole new system in itself. So that's one way, or a few ways we all came together to talk about combating oppression.
And I just want Juan to share his part about division, and how he talked about the marketplace and how we can conquer that.
Well, it's important to bring back the village culture and the economic system, but through a rites of passage structure, so we don't forget our old contracts, our old responsibilities, and continue to cultivate that knowledge. So looking at the weave, not just in the hair, but in the rugs and the carpet, using the sheep and the livestock, right, as our natural partners and resources. And everybody is bringing in contributions into the village, so that we don't just have money and power, but that we have respect, virtue, and relationship.
Thanks for sharing. And we got one more that talk about hate, and so we put it up under trauma. So I'm going to have him share his part on that.
Yeah, so one of the ways we came up with about how we can stop or reduce the racial and ethnic disparities that happen in our communities, we're creating pathways for our young men and women to how to better sustain themselves and be physically aware of some of the diseases that happen when you don't take care of yourself. Another way we incubated and thought about were how to have access to good, sustainable food, and not try to, go to McDonald's and eat a burger or a $1 burger versus where you can go to another place and eat some more healthy food.